Hi, Aries. We're just going to cleanse this space a little bit with a smudge. And then we're going to bring in the positive energy with a chime. This is a general reading for the sign of Aries. If you have Aries anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Aries. What would you like Aries to know or to be aware of for this reading? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Aries. Aries, if this is your first time tuning in, a little bit how these readings work. This top row, we look at your professional life, your business life, your public life. And in the second row here, we'll look at your home life, your private life, your personal life. Many times, family, close friends, partnerships, professional partners, or potential partners, love interest, husbands, wives will show up there. Every once in a while, pets will show up there. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Aries. What would we like Aries to know and to be aware of? And then in this final row, let's move these over. In this final row here, we will have final thoughts, final messages. What is it that Spirit would like you to know or be aware of? And many times we'll find that this final row does bring together the entire reading. And we start off with the foundation, the basis of this reading as the Seven of Pentacles, looking back at all of the work that we have put in, looking back at all that we have accomplished. And that is driven by the High Priestess. We're looking back at what we have accomplished, thinking that maybe we have missed something, that maybe there is something that we have not seen. And let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading this week. And we start off with the Four of Cups, which is a gift coming in, receiving a gift, seeing a gift. And then we have the Five of Cups, which is almost kind of like a pivotal point, a turning point that we're being asked to change. We're being asked to shift our direction, to look a different way, but we're paused. We're not doing that. And I love that we have the Empress card here. This Empress card I call the ultimate manifestation card. This Empress is in the garden, and she has surrounded herself with everything that she needs to manifest or to create or to achieve the goals that they have set for themselves. And then we have the Nine of Swords. Many times with the Nine of Swords, I'll tell listeners that when we are experiencing sleepless nights, or when we are experiencing very stressful situations, Spirit, Source, the universe, really tries to communicate with us during our sleep time, during our downtime, during our REMs. And if we're having difficulty sleeping, to start keeping a dream journal and really pay attention to what our dreams are trying to tell us. I also understand that many times when our dreams are, they're kabobbled, they don't make sense. And many times when I'm thinking about how strange dreams can be, sometimes I think about that movie, Happy Gilmore, where he has that little pond scene or that little lake scene, and then we have that adult riding the tricycle, and we just have a lot of things that kind of come together in a way that doesn't make sense. But if we really keep track of that and pay attention and really just do some research through the Google page or through any kind of search engine, if you just put like tricycle in dream or dreamed of a tricycle, it will bring you back or send you some information that, as you read through that, may make sense, and you may be able to apply that to your situation and find the answers. Many times our answers come in sleepless nights and in odd dreams. And the more that we pay attention to our dreams and the more we're able to decipher them, the less chaotic they become, and the better night's rest we're able to receive. Many times we don't often remember the easy dreams. And so when dreams come into us that are confusing or that are troublesome, it is just Spirit asking us to remember and asking us to pay attention to them. And the more that we remember, the more that we pay attention to them, the less chaotic they become. And so I just see success not coming easy for you at this time, Aries. This month is going to be trying, and it is going to require hard work and dedication and really finding clarity before making any decisions, and really stepping up to the challenges that are going to be presented to you. Your biggest hurdle this week will be to ensure that your courage and your dedication align with your goals, and that you only move in the direction that aligns with what it is your goals are, aligns with what it is that you're wanting to achieve. You're going to be presented with a lot of challenges and a lot of opportunities trying to get you off of the path. But it is going to require thought and dedication for you to stay on your path, for you to achieve your goal. And then that is followed here in your private life, in your home life, by the Knight of Cups. A pause. Another pause. Being on hold. A Tower moment. A life-changing event. The Lover's card. Couples, relationships, togetherness. The Harvest, the bringing in and ending. Unhappy relationships can be handled in one of two ways. We can find a way to fix it and find a way to work through our problems. Or if we know that there is not a future in this relationship or for this relationship, we need to end it. When we know that a relationship has served its purpose or is coming to an end, it's better that we start to phase it out or start to end it now. The longer that we put it off, the longer we prolong it, the more painful, the more difficult it becomes. If we believe or can see hope for a relationship, there's nothing wrong with seeking an outside party, a third party, maybe a counselor or a therapist that can get our relationship back on track. But I think that you've come to a point, a turning point, a pivotal point where we know that this relationship can be saved, or we know that this relationship has run its course and it's time to make a decision and act on that decision. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune card, which is, to me, this is almost like can represent karma. And, when the wheel spins, we can't determine when the wheel will spin or where the spin will stop. But what we can determine is how our attitude towards that spin is going to be, and the words and the energy that we put into that. That is what we can control. So anytime I see the wheel, I think that we can turn whatever the situation is, into positive by the energy that we give to it and even the words that we use to describe it. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which is gracefully following our passions, gracefully following our desires. And I love that we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the pre-manifestation card. I like to call this my pre-manifestation card, and I like to call the Empress my manifestation card. The Nine of Pentacles speaks to gathering and preparing the environment for what it is that we would like. And the Page of Wands, ready to take the next step, ready to move forward. I know in March, in a few of your March readings, and I will invite you to maybe view your readings for March. I do believe that there is information in there for you. But in March, we talked about misleading, and we talked about misjudging, and on acting on assumptions, or assumptions being made. And that we should always seek information from a variety of sources and verify information that is being presented to us, that you have been given wrong information, you have been given information has been used to mislead or misguide you. And that there is still a need to verify all information and to clarify from multiple sources. And I do believe that you are going to be glad that you went the extra mile. You're going to be glad that you put in this extra work to verify all information that is coming to you. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Aries. Thank you, Aries. You have a blessed week.